What is going on, guys? Here to tell you guys how I saved more than 50% of my income the first year out of college, and how I'm currently saving more than 50% of my income today. These simple methods I'm going to teach you guys on limiting your spending, understanding the principles of money, and that saying YOLO, or you can't take it with you when you die, is not one of those things that you want to be saying. Stick with me today and I'll show you and tell you guys how I did it myself. So thankfully, I am in college right now. I'm going through that community college process, and that's kind of one of the quick and first ways that has allowed me to save a lot of money in my young journey in my life financially. I don't have to worry about the expenses and the opportunity of being in debt. I don't have that burden of paying all these bills off immediately, and luckily I have my parents' house that I'm currently still living in. So this allows me to not have a housing expense. It doesn't allow me to have a water, heating, electric bills like that. So right off the bat, I've maximized these 2 years of community college to really save as much money as possible. And also there's a few other ways that allowed me to save a lot of money in a short amount of time. And you're probably wondering what is providing, or how am I getting my income and how much I'm making. So to get right into that, I started a small landscaping and lawn care business right out of high school. I've been currently running that the past almost 3 years now. So I've been making a lot of progress in my business, and the revenue has been coming in. Every year has been a better period of financials, and I've been excelling on the business aspects, and that's why I've been able to grow my business, is because I've had the capital to really invest in my business, and also I haven't been spending a lot of money on dumb things, some of the things that I see a lot of people are doing. So number one is I understand the principle of money, and I understand how the money system works. I understand that it's okay to be frugal, and I understand it comes down to a few decisions. So number one, guys, I want you to understand that it's okay to save. It's really cool to save, and it allows you to maybe look ahead in the future. One thing that I really understood as a young age is that money is kind of like an opportunity. It provides leverage in your life and allows you to do certain things, and it is basically just a matter of decisions. So the first thing I would say is that I understood the value of money, and understood that it comes down to a few decisions. Should you spend? Should you save? When you save, you should invest in other opportunities, and something I did was I invested in the stock market, stuff like that. So just understand it's simple. You either have to spend your money or you save your money. If I can get you guys to save your money, you're going to be smarter. You're going to make those subconscious decisions to put that candy bar down, or put down that whatever you need, that extra pillowcase, or whatever you need, or whatever you need to buy. I'm going to encourage you to put that down right now, and you're going to save a lot of money. Something I realize is that money adds up. A lot of your decisions add up, and you don't even know it. And sometimes you go out, sometimes you do things, and you just be like, wow, I had $100 here. Where did it go? I have nothing to show for it. It's gone. If you can take that away from you and not really worry about making those dumb decisions, then I'm going to be on your first way to saving a lot of your income. Step number two that has allowed me to save a lot of my income is limiting my spending and cutting my expenses. A few things that I don't spend my money on: tobacco, alcohol, going out often with my friends, and jewelry. Right now I'm wearing a like $15 or $20 watch. Don't need to flex, don't need that that cool persona, don't need to show people that I'm making money, and I'm just being frugal kind of. I'm just being able to reserve myself, not worry about what other people think. I don't need the nicest outfits. I don't need you guys to go out there and buy the newest pair of shoes that you're gonna wear once a year. I don't need you to go out there and buy clothes, stuff like that. I've had a lot of clothes that I've worn, but I've go to thrift stores. I save a lot of my money not buying new clothes, and that's one thing I want to encourage. Don't go out there, tobacco, all that stuff. That's no ROI. You're not getting any return on investment. Same thing with clothes, jewelry. Yes, it might make you feel good, and yes, you might feel like you need to reward yourself, but I've learned that stuff like that is not really that important. You can cut your spendings, and you'll see that you're spending a lot of money on stuff like that. And one of the major things that I was spending a lot of my money on is food. Yes, Chipotle is amazing. Yes, Chick-fil-A is amazing. Yes, getting a smoothie is awesome. Here and there, maybe once a week. So I'm not trying to be super unpractical, but I'm trying to be as practical as possible. If you could just maybe eat out once a week, which I do, It's something that I try to limit as much as I can. I eat a lot of home cooked meals. I have meal preps for when I go to the gym. I have my meals there. I spend about the same amount of money on food every week, about $150 for lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I keep it super simple. Eggs and just simple stuff like that you can just buy at the grocery store. Here it is. So it says that a relative, family, or person spends about $200 a month on entertainment, going to the movies, going out, going to concerts, stuff like that, going roller skating, simple stuff of entertaining, even like doing personal maintenance. That's the source kind of entertainment. So limit them spendings, limit whatever you're buying for yourself. Ask yourself, do you really need that? And it's usually no. So that's what I've kind of come into, and I realized I was able to cut back on things like that. I don't need to get a car wash every month. I don't need to go get a haircut every week. I can wait 2 to 3 weeks. It's just simple decisions like that will allow you to add up. I don't need to leave a $15 or $20 tip like my friends do. I see them on a $20 bill, they're gonna give her 30, 40 bucks sometimes, and I'm so confused. Give that person the 20% gratuity, but you gotta understand that you have to make these rational and just simple decisions that are gonna allow you to be financially strong and allow you to save your money for the future. So simple things like that, food, clubs, liquor, all that stuff that does no ROI, clothes. You don't need to buy that stuff. I don't need to buy clothes. I spend literally not that much money, maybe $50 a month on a new outfit at best, maybe tops, just because that thrift store grind is awesome. And lastly, that saying that kills me and something that I will never live by is that it's killing a lot of people my age, and I see it every day, is that they're living by the saying YOLO, or you can't take it with you when you're gone. You know, a lot of my friends who also do pretty well themselves like to buy things. They love spending. I'm trying to reverse, and this is kind of how allowed me to save over 50% of my incomes, because I don't live by that saying. I live by saving and trying to buy things that are going to allow me to have some leverage in the future, and also allow me to have like an opportunity to invest in other things, because buying a jet ski in the summer is something that I don't want to do. I would love to have a jet ski to have on the boats when all my friends are out there, but I'd rather save that money and allow that to grow in my savings account and invest that. But you cannot live by that saying YOLO, because it allows you to really have justification for your actions. If you're saying that before you purchase something, you really don't think, I really don't believe that you really should or want to purchase that item, but you're just trying to have that justification and that, oh, it's okay for me to purchase that because, hey, I'm young, I'll make the money back in the future. But once it's spent, it's gone, and people don't understand that. It's not able to compound, it's not able to collect interest, and you're losing what you probably worked a lot or really hard on. So if you cannot live by that saying, the 3 things is understanding the principles of money, understanding just the simple ways to limit your spending, what you really want to buy and versus what you don't really need to buy. And third, if you're trying to buy something and you're justifying it by saying YOLO or, hey, it's just money, I can't take it with me when I go, then more than likely you don't need to buy that. So limit what you guys are doing, what you're going out there and spending, and just, it's okay to be frugal, accept that, and allow yourself to save as much money as you can when you're young, or when you can cut as much expenses out of your life so that you have that money for the future, and maybe you can retire early. So stuff like that is going to be better in the long term than in the short term. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys can take those 3 practical tips into your use, and maybe you can save a little bit more money today. So if you have not liked, or even comment, or even subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, hit that like, and even hit that subscribe. I have a podcast out called The Peter Roberts Show. I'll leave the description. Maybe you can tune in and hear more about this. Y'all have an amazing day.